Hello, sunshines. How art thou? How art thou? Happy Valentine's Day. It is Valentine's Day, Lover's Day, whatever you want to call it. I don't like holidays, so I don't really celebrate holidays, so that's just how I feel about it. It's not a holiday, it's a damn day. A
A
day
day to the
everybody
bar.
exaggerates.
What is it? It's a, oh my God, I forgot what they always say. Commercial day. Commercial holiday.
Basically. Basically a commercial day. It's a day that everybody exaggerates. And um you know how some people say that because they haters, because they don't have nobody. Well, that's not my case. I just don't like it. I
If
don't
I
like
love you, I love you 365. You might
it.
get on
Thank
my
you.
nerve like two of them. Well, hell, you might get on my nerve 300 of them days. I still love you.
Exactly. I just don't understand the hype about one damn day. I don't understand the hype, but it is what it is. Happy Valentine's Day, whole day, second second baby mama day. I don't know.
And then for the other ones, happy tomorrow, happy side piece day.
Happy side piece day. Those thighs, those chicken thighs.
Oh no, I can't find this. Where did we go?
What are you talking about?
I lost myself. Oh
Mm,
no.
oh Lord, Shay, you're stuck.
I am.
Shay.
All this love talk, it did it.
Oh Lord. All right. So.
Here it come. All right, there we go. Oh
Okay.
no, no. How am I here twice? Thank you.
Anyway, let's go ahead. And we're gonna start this party now because I don't know what this chick is doing.
Hold up.
How you
I'm on here
on one
twice.
and not the other?
Okay, hello.
Yeah.
I don't have a video. I broke it. Okay, I'm here somewhere, but keep going. I can still talk. Okay.
I can't take it. I can't. We just
That's okay.
started and you already off your chain. Anyway, I am going to go over some things today. Manifesting your business using law of attraction, but I want to focus on the how, the why. I want to focus on those who have troubles focusing. Thank you. Hello, how are you?
I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I can only hear me one time. Sorry.
I want to focus on the how, the why. I want to focus on the ways that you can manifest even when you don't know no way of doing it. If you don't even know how to do it, I was in that position before. I did not know how. I didn't know how. I didn't know what about it. I didn't know anything about it. But once I started learning and reading about it and doing webinars, it became way clearer than I thought. And so I want to first touch off. Well, I just want to basically mention the fact that what made me start doing the whole manifesting my dreams and manifesting my business was, of course, monetary needs, of course, but but it's also um being happy, being abundant, being able to be that diva that I want to be. So when I was going through depression, so before I even say all of this, I just want to say to all those naysayers that want to say, you repeat yourself or you talk about your past too much, have several seats because I'm going to keep doing it. It's my channel. If you don't like it, I don't know. Exactly. Deuces. Because it's I have to. First of all, not everybody knows my story. And my story is the reason why I'm doing this, my story. And my story has helped people and will still help other people in the future. So I'm going to continue saying my story. So when I first started becoming depressed, I did not know that I was depressed. I did not know that like my brain changed. Have you ever like Shay like have you ever did something and don't know why you did it or don't know why things in your life are happening the way it's happening?
Yes. It's all the time.
Still?
I mean, I'm doing better now because of I know. Granted, I say whatever, but I still always try to be like positive and speak like positive stuff, like you know what I mean. So just putting positive things into the universe. That's the my thing that I've been doing. Even with the simple things where people be like, "I love you to death." I won't say that to someone. I love you to life. I love you to the moon. Yeah, but
I never thought
before
about that.
before Shay, oh gosh, like why? And I knew better, but I still do it. I was that stupid kid. Don't touch the fire.
And you touch it?
Heck yeah. Got burned and did it again. Ouch. Hmm.
You was on the special bus, wasn't you?
I walked to school.
Oh, by yourself?
I did. It would give me time to think about the craziness. But yeah. But I mean, honestly, that's the one thing I can say different, and then also uh bringing some more positive people in, because even you could be positive all day long, but then and it could be like a family member that is just that negative Nancy. I can't do it. We gotta hang up. Gotta go.
Yeah, that's basically what I didn't realize though. I didn't realize negative Nancy was negative Nancy, or I didn't realize um the people around me was not supporting me the way I needed to be supported. So if I'm going through what I'm going through and I'm depressed, but again, don't know that I'm depressed because I never thought that could be. I thought you would know if you're depressed. And I also thought that being depressed is so many different levels of depression, but I thought being depressed was someone who just, sit around, don't want to go out, don't want to speak to nobody and whatever, but that was not me. That wasn't me at all. I was going around places and I still was talking and I still was doing certain things. But I found myself doing the same thing every single day. It was like a routine and I would sleep like hours and hours and hours out of the day. So although I'm telling everyone I got this business, I have this crochet business and um I'm the diva, really behind the camera and the photos and Facebook and all of that, I was really 350 something pounds stressed out female that allowed stuff to happen. Even though my tuition would tell me it's not a good idea, my intuition would say um this person around me is toxic or this don't sound right or this don't feel right, I still would keep going and acting. I was like in a state of denial for a whole entire decade. A state of denial. I was in the state of I I know I feel big, but I can't be that big. I know I feel sick, but I can't be that sick. I know I'm in a toxic relationship, but everybody
Hey,
has a
Deborah.
toxic relationship.
No
I
relationship is perfect. Hmm.
what? You thought I was what?
No, I'm saying that I know it's toxic. Everybody has issues. No relationship is perfect. I know that one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, I didn't think that we were perfect. I just didn't think we were toxic. I thought that we would mend each other's wounds and be good for each other, especially since we had this child. And I was always the type of person that tries to, like, I felt like I could fix people, not just my significant other. I felt like I could fix the world. I felt
You
like
would
I could fix everybody,
screw build a bear, build a person.
basically. Just stuffing shit up in there, right? Just stuffing. And that's basically what I was doing. I was just stuffing shit up just to make it feel like it was big and fluffy when it really wasn't. It wasn't at all. And what made me wake up? Sometimes you could go through so much bull and still don't wake up. You could go through the toxic relationship, the cheating in that relationship. You could go through the hurt, the pain, the physical pain, the mental pain. Um, like I said, I've been homeless and I had breast cancer. Like all these things that happened in my past, I shrugged it off and kept on moving, not fixing each situation. I never fixed the situation. I never um went to a counselor, a therapist. I've always said words. The words that people tell you, me specifically, the words that people told me made me think that I was invisible to certain things that happened. So if someone said, "Oh, Shauna, you're so strong," I took that literally as I'm so strong that I can't cave in. I can't allow this man to, cause all this havoc in my household, but I'm going to deal with it and no one else is going to help me. I'm just going to do it myself. And that's what happened. Not realizing I needed help. And I was crying for help, but no one, because they said I was that strong diva, that one that was always in control, the one that's always there to help others. I didn't have that for me. So what made me wake up is I ended up in the hospital one year, and when I was in that hospital, I took a picture. Girl, that picture, I remember. I don't even know why I even post the picture because it was the craziest picture ever. I knew I was getting bigger. I knew I was getting bigger because one day I looked in the mirror and I saw my cheeks, and my cheeks was like a big, like a chipmunk. But I'm like, okay, maybe I'm on steroids. I ain't take not a one steroid. I ain't take not a one steroid. So I'm like, I'm on steroids. That's why my cheeks are big. Or I'm sick. Or I am swollen. Yeah, my cheeks were swollen. I didn't care. I was naming everything. And I
Sound
took
like my sister.
oh shut up. That's for real. So
She
is she
came off
depressed?
being that I suffer. Like I know I'm about to tell the truth about me. When I am stupid, silly, and very creative, I'm going through a depression. I have to laugh. If I don't, like, that's me being silly. Like, I'm naturally silly. Don't get me wrong. Like, when I'm cutting up on here, I'm not going through a depression, but it, like, if it's worse than here, something's wrong. I've learned that about myself because, uh, I've struggled this battle for since I was like 12. I'm 39.2. So
Why do
it's
you
been a
always
long
add the point?
because I'm in denial. of what's behind it. Accept it. It's okay. I did. But yeah, like she came over and like her face was her eyes were puffy. And I said, "Your eyes are puffy." She said, "Oh, because I was asleep." So when did you wake up? 6 o'clock that morning. It's noon. Okay. Gotcha.
No.
Hmm. But you can't be, even though I got the S on my chest already, I can't save everybody. Because like you said, I was too busy saving everybody, losing myself.
Basically,
Lost myself. Screw losing. I lost myself.
basically.
Yep.
But I took that picture. I have no idea why I took the picture, but I took the picture. It was the ugliest picture of me that I've ever had, ever took in my whole entire life. And I just kept staring at the picture, under trying to understand why the hell I look like this. But did I start to try to lose weight? Then no. Did I try to fix some situations? No. It literally took me 2.5 years after that picture was taken. So the reason why I
Er, I scurry.
the reason why I decided to manifest my um my dreams and my wants, that was when I got out of that toxic relationship. When I got out of the toxic relationship, that's when it was like, oh my gosh, I'm really free. Like, I did the whole crying thing for one day. No, I can't even say it was one day because I went out 6 o'clock in the morning. Never have I ever got up no 6 o'clock in the morning to go out unless I had to. I got up 6 o'clock in the morning. I went all the way to South Jersey, which is like 3 hours on bus and stuff like that and train. So I went all the way to South Jersey. I basically took myself out to eat. I went somewhere. I just did a lot of things that day. And I don't even know. I didn't even speak to anybody. I didn't tell anybody I was doing it. I just did me that whole entire day. And then after I came back home, I was good. It was weird. Very, very, very weird. From that day on, I promised myself I was going to do whatever I needed to do to make shit happen in my life. So that's when I started drinking nothing but water. And I just lost like 20 pounds just drinking water. Just drinking water. And then after that, I started watching YouTube videos that were empowerment videos and Toy is the psychic. She uh she did a special in my group and she told me some things. And then she did a live on her own Facebook page and it was talking about manifestation. Now I know what manifest means, but I never heard it in the sense of manifesting your dreams, manifesting your relationship, manifesting your career. I never ever 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 um thought of it like that until she mentioned it. When she mentioned it, I said, okay, let me look some more into this. And I started reading more about manifesting my dreams and manifesting my relationship and manifesting um everything else that I wanted. Then I had wrote stuff down. Once I started writing stuff down, it was a every single day thing. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make myself like I just had to keep doing it. It was hard because I didn't do it every day. I didn't do it every day because when you are in the process of doing certain things like in rotation, when you introduce something new, it's hard in order to get on that path. You just gotta force yourself to do it for at least a week or two, and then it starts to become a pattern.
21 days makes a habit.
Well, I didn't do it 21 days. It started to become where you get that from?
I've always heard that.
Really? I never heard that before. 21 days make a habit. That sounds true. But it literally took me 2 weeks to want to at least do what I needed to do to get better. But it took a little bit longer for it to be something that I did without complaining. So even though I did it because I don't want to say it, but I did it because I wanted what do you
Say
call
it,
it?
girl. Say it.
Revenge. I wanted fucking revenge.
You wanted to show, look, I can glow up.
Yes, nigga. Sure, put it in his
Fuck,
face.
fuck you. I don't need you. I got this by myself.
Yes.
I got you.
Revenge in his face. Yeah. Like, yeah, that's what I wanted to do, and that's what I did. I wanted him to know I could do it without you, boo. I could do it. I could do it without you. I could move without you. I can live without you. I can do all of this without you. And it's sad that it took that to get me to where I needed to go. But I
It
did.
did.
I did. And then it worked. So I'm not saying everybody has to go through something like that. But what I learned in the business classes that I had taken, I learned that you really do need to write things down. Writing things down helps so much.
If I can only remember where I put the stuff that I write. That's my only issue.
Put it in your phone. You making excuses, and nobody got time for excuses.
I mean, it's something like I got a book now. Like it's somewhere, but I got a book. Yeah, I got a book now that like I had initially, it actually has 2010 on it that I had started doing that. And I just found it. So I'm gonna rip out the beginning stuff and start over. It's somewhere on my bed. Because there's a lot of stuff that I want to do and I need to do, and I know it's there for me, but I'm not utilizing myself appropriately. I said it.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
I guess first part of healing is what? Telling the truth.
Acceptance.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I did have to do that. I did have to say to myself, girl, you look crazy, or you are not taking care of yourself. You are like, once you face that fact, but I didn't face that fact until I started writing it down. Once I started writing it down, I looked and I saw the things in that picture. I still look at that picture as an example of how toxic how I was. I was very toxic. I was doing things that I said I would never ever do in my entire life. I was saying things that I said I would never say in my entire life. And it was that relationship that got me to think, wow, I wasted 12 years of my life. I did. I wasted 12 years of my life. I felt like if I would have did the things that I said I wanted to do within the 12 years, I probably would have been better. But I don't regret it because I did have to go through some of those things to realize what I'm going through now. So, how I just began to start my business. I started my business before all of this. But what made me, because I bought my logo, I bought like every now and then, and we all do it, we buy our things for our business. We start branding ourselves. We start saying, well, I'm going to get labels and I'm going to get the packaging and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. I'm going to get an Etsy or a webpage or whatever, whatever, whatever. But we don't have that mindset to do it. And that was my issue. I didn't have that mindset. The You can't just run straight out on the cliff and just say I'm gonna fly. It don't work that way. You need mechanisms to make you fly. You need things to help you glide and move slowly. So I had to learn. I had to learn how to deal with these things on my own because I felt like I didn't want to tell anybody. You know how older people tell you, don't tell people all your business, or don't tell, if you're about to do something or whatever, don't tell them your business. Don't tell them what
Move in
you're about
silence.
to do. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so that's what I had to do. I had to move in silence. I had to create create this thing that I wanted by myself until I got to the point where I could say, I'm good. This is Diva. This is Diva. Not when I gave myself that name. I gave myself that name years ago, and I never even thought I was a diva. I never even felt like a diva. I never thought that I looked good. The confidence that I had was not there. So in my opinion, a diva is someone who is speaks volumes, someone who is very powerful when it comes to their life and whatever they do, for whether it's for themselves or for others. And I wasn't that person at all. I manifest it. You know why? Because I kept saying I'm diva. So it's like a mantra that I didn't even realize I was saying. My therapist told me that. My therapist said, when you say diva, do you realize that you sound happy and you sound like you are excited when you say diva? Because I'm always like, I'm diva, I'm diva, I'm diva. And she was like, say that to yourself every single day. And I did. And I said it to myself every single day. I'm diva. I'm diva. Then all of a sudden I became diva. I wanted my hair done. I wanted my nails done. I wanted to get jewelry. I wanted to get this. I wanted to look pretty. I wanted to wear. I never wore makeup. I never was the type of girl that wear makeup. And I'm still not the type of girl that wear makeup. I just wear a little eyeliner or whatever. But I look good. I smell good.
I
I
hope
am
so.
good. And mind your fucking business. Don't even uh.
You,
It's
you
good.
say,
It's good. Okay, that's
all
all I
right.
got. All is well.
But it's funny because you usually wouldn't see it when you would be talking with someone and you would speak about that. I would always post, like, my mom always says this. You're gonna hear me when I'm dead and gone. She irritates my soul when she says that. But she's always, 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 always life and death in the power of the tongue. Be careful what you say. Be careful what you say. If you say something, I'm going to be a billionaire, I'm going to be a millionaire, then you speak that into existence. Because, that's just the one thing that I can say I'm going to take with me, when my mama closes her eyes for her final nap. And even though, like I said, I say a lot of stuff, but on a good note, I speak a lot of good stuff as well for myself, because one, ain't nobody else gonna do it for you. That's another thing my mama told me. Ain't nobody else gonna do it for you. So you gotta do it for yourself.
That is so true. That right there speaks volumes when you do things for yourself, and not only are you doing it for yourself, you being that boss bitch as you're doing it. Like, you're in charge, you're handling your business, you don't need any help, and it gets overwhelming at times, but it's possible, and it's definitely, like, I used to get so scared that once my son's father left, that I was not going to be able to handle things on my own, not realizing I was.
You was
I was
already
doing it. I was doing it anyway. I was taking care of the kid. I was doing whatever I needed to do to make sure we had food. I was doing the bills, like pay the bill,
uh
literally a bill.
mm,
Yeah. So It was like something that I got over. Once he left, it was like I'm good. So it was almost like the reading. So if you missed that the reading, the tarot readings, OMG. She gave some powerful itch because she actually said what I was thinking. No matter what, I'm good. No matter what. That's what she said. I'm good. A Demois is very gifted when it comes to those cards, and her intuition was spot on for everyone that she read. Everyone.
Oh,
Yeah, Miss Shay. Miss Shay got
oh,
somebody coming.
oh, oh, my Lord. Let me tell you that when I screamed. I'm so glad I was on the back end. Like I screamed because that woman don't know me. And that is me. I am an aggressor. I'm used to, like, I'm not going to say submissive men, but I'm used to men who will allow this alpha to walk all over them. I don't want that. I'm tired of that. I want to be like, I want to be a lady.
Aw.
I want to, like, not make decisions, you
Aw.
know? Yeah. So when
I
and
know.
it was fun.
I want to be in
I'm
control.
I'm sick of being that. I'm
I want to
so
be in a. I want to be in control. I want to make shit happen. I want to do it. I'm
I
gonna do
don't
it. I
look.
feel uncomfortable not being in control.
That's my problem, and that's why she said what she said to me. Don't
Oh, I'm
scare
glad
them.
I'm
Don't run them away. Right? Me. I. You want to do what? You want me to be submissive? I can't even spell submissive with a dictionary.
good.
That's how bad I was. You. You said don't cross the street because a car is coming. Okay, I'm gonna walk out real quick. Yeah, that's me. Not literally. I'm just saying because nope, mm-mm. But I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen because my boy ass gonna find me, girl.
She sure did say you was gonna get your bow ass Ruth.
Mm,
Ruth from now on. and Disha, OMG. O to the
Disha,
M to the G. Listen, she got it. She good. I was so excited for her reading. And everybody else was reading as well. It was a great session, and we're gonna do it again around my birthday next month. But I just thought it was great the fact that she confirmed a lot of what we were thinking, our own intuition, even though we think it, we not really believing it. And that's sometimes me. I think things, I just don't believe it. And she confirmed it. And I'm thinking for my birthday we could do finances because it's easier if we focus on one topic. So for my birthday, I'm thinking of finances. Let me tell you something. I said I want to be financially stable every single day. Every single day. I said it for a whole entire month. It was longer than 21 days, so you might be right. I said it. And I'm going to be honest with you. I do like a little mantra. I do a chant every single day. When I wake up, I feel empty when I don't do it. I'm going to be honest. I go sit on the toilet in the morning and I mantras myself. And I say it.
what is
You
it?
gotta find a place where you are alone, where nobody's gonna bother you. I mean, I sometimes I get the what you want, Elijah?
Good
What
juices.
you want, Elijah?
I mean, you're in the bathroom. What do you think he wants? He doesn't want breakfast. I'm
Uh,
just saying.
you don't have kids, so you don't understand. Yeah, yeah. Elmo don't knock at the door to say, "Ma, can I have? Ma, can I
No,
have?"
Elmo just comes and gets in your underwear. Yeah.
Well, I'm in the bathroom with the dog locked. He can't just get in my underwear. He's gonna. He's gonna knock on there. I could be in my room for like 2 hours. I could be in my room for 10 hours. I go to that bathroom, close the door, and it's Ma. Can I have Ma? Ma, did you see this? Ma, I
Well,
just need
how I see
peace
anything?
on
I'm
the
in the
toilet.
bathroom.
I just need peace on the toilet. So sometimes I turn the shower on to shut it out. Act like I didn't hear it. Act like I can't hear what the boy is trying to say. I mean, sometimes I bring my phone in there. If it's an emergency, text me. But I go in the bathroom and I say my mantra, and I say I want to be financially stable. And then now when I also learned the phrase never say you're broke, or never say you're broke, because you're not broken. You're not a broken person at all. You say I'm temporarily out of funds. I guarantee you. I I believe this wholeheartedly. Say it. God damn it. Say it. Because it comes true. It comes true. I swear it comes true. I did not believe it until last year. So it started in 2019. But last year, what made me realize it was locked up in this house financially. A lot of things kind of fell under. I wasn't able to do my custom orders or take orders or whatever, and nobody was even thinking about ordering anything. Well, they did after a while, but what I'm trying to say is for that whole entire like 6 month period between March after my birthday until September, it was funds on top of funds on top of funds, even when I wasn't bringing a lot of funds in. So I was still, even though you have so many people out there who are not able to make their bills, pay their bills, or make payments for their car or their rent, I was able to do that. And I wasn't even working like crazy. And I'm not even talking about that little lousy stimulus, because I swear up and down the government feels like we can be rich off of this. I guess I don't know. Because it doesn't even cover my rent. My rent is $1,500 to be honest with you. So
I,
that stimulus does not pay my rent.
it bought my desktop. Thank you. Ooh.
Thank you. But I'm not even going to say it did that for me, because it would have been extreme. It would have been a blessing for me to take that fund and put it into my business so I could, like, reap off of what I received. I couldn't do that. I was sick. We all in here was sick. I couldn't cook. I couldn't go to the laundromat. I couldn't go to the supermarket. We had this virus that's going around, and we had it real early. We had coronavirus real early. So I had to use that money to eat, to buy groceries, to send people. Like, I didn't have the help. Nobody was going into the store. My son couldn't go. I couldn't go. We had to literally stay in the house. And we did that for like 3.5 months,
Mm.
not really going anywhere. And I had to order food every single day because we couldn't cook and nobody was bringing us food. So that's what that stimulus did. That's exactly what the stimulus did. It didn't do too much of anything. But to get your business up and going, make sure you have 2 separate accounts. What? 2 separate accounts?
You and I've had this conversation.
You have to.
You don't play with your lay money. You don't do that.
You have to. You have to. I didn't understand that. Don't get me wrong. I did have one account and everything went in, and no, 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 no. Don't ever do that, because
Mm-mm.
I didn't see the growth. I didn't see what I was spending. I was just spending, and money was coming in and money was going out, and then I'm like, what, wait, what? And I couldn't pay myself because I wasn't able to keep track of anything. So I had to learn how to, after I manifested the financial stability, I had to learn how to manifest keeping it and learn how to budget, learn how to make sense out of what was happening and what was going on. Because I'm like, I'm human. So the crap that I went through in the past, I would have a good day, I would have a good month, but then something bad always happened. And that happened for 12 years. So I felt like I was walking on tippy toes, thinking if I fall and my foot hit the floor flat, then all of this is going to go up. So I had to learn how to accept this is just going to be my life because I'm going to make it my life and I'm going to continue for it to be my life and I'm going to continue to keep reaping what I sow. I
Yep.
also give. Oh, I always give. Always. I have to because I feel like the blessings that I receive, my what see, wealth is not just about being money. It's not just about money. Wealth is way more than that. When I say I am straight and I am blessed and I am abundant, it's because I'm not where I was 10 years ago. Where I was 10 years ago is I was a paycheck away from being left out on that corner again. Again, twice. I was homeless 2 times. I was always in a predicament where if I didn't get paid, I was going to end up in 595 North Avenue, which is the courthouse. And I had to live that. I had to live that for years. I had to live. That's why in the beginning it was stressful. Like I would hyperventilate because I'm thinking, okay, my rent paid. Oh, I'm good for a whole month. I'm good. And then when it gets close to the end of the month, in the 20s, 25, 26, I'm nervous again. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I gotta do this again. I gotta do this again. And it got to the point where I'm like, girl, it ain't that serious. You're gonna do what you gotta do. You're gonna pay your rent and you're gonna make sure your kids is good and you're gonna be fine. It's just sometimes it do get overwhelming. Sometimes you think about it and you're like, oh my gosh, can I do this? Can I do that? Whew. And then you gotta take a deep breath and I do my mantra and I say all over again, I am going to be financially stable. My life is going to be good. I'm going to be taken care of. And I say this all the time. And sometimes I add new ones, or sometimes I will add something else. And I always have a goal. I always have a goal. If you don't have a goal, what are you looking forward for? What do you need to look forward to something specifically. And my goal was to not just be financially stable because I'm I'm there, but to have more so that when I pay that bill, because financially stable means I'm paying my bills and I'm good to pay my bills. But I want to be able to say, I just want to go away. I need more. Or I just want to buy somebody a gift. I need more. Or I just want to go out and buy new clothes. I need more. So these are the things that I am manifesting now so that I can actually say I have money in all of my accounts. And I can actually say that it's not what I want, but it will be eventually what I need. And I'm happy with that. Now, how do you manifest your customers? How do you manifest your customers, Shay? Do you have customers?
No.
I manifest my customers. So I do my mantra for that. And I always ask myself, how can I receive a customer? I don't ask that. I ask, how can I make myself better? How can I make my business better? How can I do something that is not trendy, but different. I always ask myself that. I'm always asking myself, what can I do this week? What can I do next week? You should know I'm always thinking of something, right? I always
Mm.
have something coming up, a little plan. I have to. How else am I going to keep this business? There's always somebody out there who's a step up than you.
We had that conversation the other day.
Exactly. That one time you want to slip and dip, somebody gonna get right in front of you. You gotta be on your guard all the damn time. You gotta be on your guard. There's no time to slip. There's no time to fall. There's no time to sleep. You gotta be on your guard and you gotta keep doing what you gotta do. And that's what I do. I literally sleep, eat, drink my business all day, every day. And there's some people that told me, oh yeah, I know how to do a business because I've been working in this industry for such and such years, and I do time scheduling, and I do this and I do that, and I'm like, it's nothing like your own business. It's different. You're working for someone who is telling you what to do, whereas I am doing what I want to do when I want to do it. I could wake up and say I don't feel like working today. But is that going to help my me? No. So I have to. Now, let's go into the what Shay is always telling me, rest. She's always saying you don't rest. You need to rest. You need to get some rest. You have to rest. You're doing too much. I can't. I will sleep when I'm dead.
Can I tell you something?
No. What?
Like how you were talking about with your situation when you got diagnosed with breast cancer, right? So, like you, I was that damn everything. I'm gonna go hard because this is what I want. Blah blah blah. I gotta make sure this person's fine. Again, screw Shay. Don't worry about Shay. Just keep going. Not sleeping. Whatever. And when I got sick, 2009, didn't know what was wrong with me. That's when I found out I had MS. Whole world changes. Everybody who I did all this shit for, well, nobody there but my mama. And as I sat back and I thought about it, to me, that was my call for me to stop, not stop, but slow down with what I was doing. Because, like if you know other people who have MS, if you see me, you'll never know until I tell you. You see other people with MS, you know something's wrong. But that's why I always say it. And it's like I fear if I push myself back to that level of where I'm not sleeping, I'm just being that old me, worried about everybody and everything, that I'm gonna make my situation worse. That's kind of like my thing that I be thinking about with you, like, you know, maybe, what happened within your past. Granted, I always say that everything is a stepping stone into greatness. That's my thing. I like. But, maybe that those were your signs that, you know, that you gotta have that moment to just let things be. Because if you don't graph today, guess what? They still won't have that graph today. You don't grab tomorrow, guess what? They not gonna have that grab tomorrow. But guess what? They gonna be okay. I'm just saying. That's just Shay's thought. Oh, okay, Miss Victoria. I didn't know that. I thought she might have known someone. I didn't know she had it. She just told me. Well, she didn't just tell me. She just posted. But yeah, I don't know. But sometimes you really do. You really do. But you're not gonna listen to me. I know. But at the end of the day, I'm going to stand in front of the mirror and still have this conversation with myself. But sometimes I do get lazy because I need that moment. You're not gonna do
have
it.
to go hard. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not doing like if I don't feel well, I don't feel well. There's no way I can. So I will like, relax.
Who you talking to?
Hey, how many times I tell you I didn't do anything today? It may be very little, but I have told you. I have told you I didn't do anything. And when I say that, and I don't know if security's on here now, but it's been days where I didn't do anything. Here it is, 12 o'clock. I woke up 8 or 7 o'clock to get the kid up. 7 o'clock in the morning, and here it is, 12 o'clock, and I didn't do absolutely anything in those hours. I feel horrible.
But is it that you didn't do anything because you didn't do anything, or you didn't do anything because your body told you you're not doing anything?
It could be either one. A lot of times it's because I just didn't do anything. Because lately, I'm not gonna lie, lately my body has been tired. My body has been heavy. My body has been hurting, painful. To get up out the bed is like as if I slept on that floor. And to try to like get up, it feels like somebody's like laying on me. That's only because my RA is really inflamed right now. So I had blood work done, and yes, it is. It's out of control. So now they have to give me medicine to control it. Now, my new goal is to fix that. Put it back to where I was last year this time, where I didn't have to worry about this because my my health was great. I was losing great weight, but I keep blaming it on the coronavirus, and I kept blaming it on 2020 just being the way it was, on the reason why my whole entire family in this household gained weight. Whereas we were doing extremely well last year this time. I keep saying I want a transformation contest. And now I feel like I did all of that for nothing. But I've been positive and writing down my goals on how I'm going to get back to where I was. And it is so hard. And I'm going to tell you, because me trying to fix the health part and me trying to be consistent with my business is two different things that I was not doing 10 years ago. So I have to learn how to, again, because too many months have passed since the last time I've done this. I have to again get up, exercise, fast, um, do some work. And I always had a schedule from 8 in the morning to like 4 in the afternoon or 9 to 5. I would give myself a break. I would give myself a lunch. And I would keep on doing that Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday, I did whatever I wanted to do. And I did that religiously for months and months and months and months until the day I got sick with COVID-19. The day I got sick with COVID-19, I was literally exercising. When I was exercising, that's when I realized I was out of breath and couldn't breathe. So from that day on till now, this very second, I haven't been able to exercise. Every time I try, it hurt or I'm out of breath. So I'm still in the process of trying to fix that. And that brought my the levels of diva-ish down a little bit. It brought it down a little bit because now I have to fight harder to get back to where I was before. Whereas before, I was 350 pounds and just moving as much as I could to lose the weight. Whereas now, it's not just moving. I'm out of breath now because of this whole COVID-19 thing. So here it's been all these months that done passed, almost a year since I had it, and I'm still feeling side effects.
Recuperate. Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, but that's exactly what's happening. So, but I know I can do it, and I know I'm going to keep doing it, and I'm going to keep pushing myself to keep making sure it happens. So, yeah, when you say rest, I just feel like can't. I just can't. I feel like I'm not where I want to be right now. I don't want to be in a situation where I am stuck or back to what happened 10 years ago. I don't want to be in that situation. So I guess that's me just saying grind. I had 10 years of resting. I had 10 years of resting. I had 10 years of doing whatever the hell I wanted to do because I wasn't able to work. So I don't I don't want to be in that situation anymore. I have
I got what you're saying. It's just, it's one of those things. Rather you do it on your own versus your body tell you, oh, you don't want to sit down? I'll make you sit down.
but I don't really believe that I'm doing a lot.
Okay. What they
What do
say,
you think I'm doing? That's a
denial,
lot. No, what do you
denial,
think I'm doing that is a lot?
denial is not just a river in Egypt.
What do you
Okay.
do?
You do too much.
What am
Like,
I doing? That's too much.
I mean, I get what you're doing. Like, I mean, I can't, you do everything, woman. The one thing that you are not doing right now is your blog. That's the only one thing. Other than that, you're doing everything. You know it. It's the truth.
I don't do it every day. I don't do everything every day.
Oh, I'm sorry. You might not do one thing. Okay.
I will
I'm
put
gonna say
that in my diary. Okay.
this was you one day. I'm not gonna hold on. Let me make sure I do it. I'm not gonna be doing anything. I'm not gonna. And this is all you see. But you're not doing anything.
I don't think crocheting is not anything.
It's something.
But Shay, you making it seem like I'm getting up and going to work and busting my behind at a job every single day. That's not what I'm doing.
You are at a job within your home because everything you do is within your home.
But I literally sit on my ass and do it.
I sit on my ass all day doing my job too.
But that don't. How is that making it strenuous? Like,
Just thank me later.
okay.
Okay.
How do I get my customers? How do I manifest my customers? I just try to make sure. The first thing I would think of is how do I stalk my customers?
Shut up, Disha. Look, it feels good to say it to somebody. Sorry.
Thank you, Disha. Thank you, Disha. She get a balloon for that. What it say?
I don't know. It says nothing. You fucking did it. Congrats.
Yes, congratulations, Dita. D. I'm drinking too much.
So you can't even say the girl name right.
Congratulations, Disha. You
Disha, it does count when she says she's not doing nothing and she's over there crocheting an order. It does count. I don't care if you get mad at me on this one. What I can tell in your eyes when you're tired
my
and
mom
when you're
says
burnt out.
that. Don't say that. My mom says,
I'm when we get on video, what's the first thing I say to you? You okay?
how do I manifest my customers? I always think of how I'm making my product better and how I do it for not just you who want graphs, but how I'm doing it for those who don't crochet. So I'm always thinking of out of the box situations. Like I research. So when I research, I'm researching what blankets out there that people are making? What blankets out there that manufacturers are making? What people want? What personalization stuff that they will want? Who won the Super Bowl? Who won the basketball? Like I think of all. Yeah, you're right. I'm on overload. I do think a lot, and I write it in my handy dandy notebook. I write everything. I have a list of ideas. So the list of ideas is what I take on. So say if you have your business and you want to list the things that you feel you want your customers to um, love about your business, it can't be about what you love about your business. It has to literally be what the customer love about your business. And that's what's great about customer feedback and reviews. But I don't have a platform where my customers are doing that. So I will ask every now and then. My family and some of my friends don't like when I do polls. But guess what? It helps. When I do polls and I ask certain questions, well, what do you think I should do next? Or what do you guys like? And I noticed that the latest trends that come out, I don't do. Because I'm not arguing or fighting with another crocheter. That is not what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick with what I do best. I'm not going to use someone else's pattern that is a trend just to pick up my business because that trend always falls to the side. It's only for that moment. I don't need that for that moment. I want something that's going to keep going over and over again. So how the hell was I able to come from 2011 to 2021 and still be relevant in people's lives? There's some people that I've known, I've known for a long time. And she knows some of the people that I've known for a long time. You may not have known me that long, but I've been very relevant since 2011. Even though I was going through my phase and I became the butterfly, I was the caterpillar back then. Even though I was going through all of that situations back then, I still always became relevant. Always.
And the threat. And the threat.
Basically. Right? You
Yes.
know. I never, ever, ever, ever have something that nobody don't want. Never been like that. Always. Someone is always gonna be like, wow, I want to do that. And there's always gonna be some copycatters, but they don't know what's in here. So they can't produce what I produce. When it comes to my graphs, that one secret that I cannot teach, I can't teach it. It's just being me, Diva. So when I make those graphs and I come up with different ideas and different designs and how I make it and how I do it, I can't teach that. Because people really, really, really want me to teach them that. And I can't. I can't teach that. That's something that I have deep down inside. And that's what was given to me to keep going on and on and on. But it's not just the class. It's my custom orders. A lot of people say they can't get a lot of custom orders. I don't know why. Because they were coming to me even when I didn't want them to come to me. They were coming to me. Actually, lately it's been overload. Even though I'm trying to scale down on the customer orders, it seems like they're coming in full force now. I don't know some of these people. These people come to me from other people, word of mouth, or what I post. It's the consistency. It's because I've done over 200 blankets and clothes and stuff like that. I've crocheted them. So these people are consistently singing. I had a customer say to me one time, I've been watching, she knew me way before I even started crocheting. She literally watched my stuff. She watched me over and over and over again post what I make until one day she saw something and said, I want to place an order. Sometimes it happens that way. Sometimes you may have a customer that's there that's just trying to think, I want something, I just don't know what I want. So you posting what you do on all the time basis is what's gonna get people to say, dang, I like that. Dang. Or you know how when you are thinking of a gift, you're thinking of what can I give to such and such. And I want it to be something special. And you have no idea how you're going to do it. The best thing um, that I taught myself was to always think, what can I make out of what can I make that's going to make this person change their mind in mid sentence? So if this person is saying, I don't know what I'm going to get my mom for her birthday, and then bam, you see what I posted and you like, I want that. I want that. I want to know if she could do that. And that's what is happening. And that's how I'm able to manifest my customers, because I'm always saying to myself, what can I do to change? Or what can I do to make myself better with my orders? Or what can I do to make my customer happy? And those are like simple questions that I literally write down and ask myself all the time. I always talk to my customers and I will ask them, what do you think I should do different? Or what do you think I can do next? And they would tell me. And sometimes they would tell me the trendy things and I would just say thank you and move on. And that's it. And the next thing is it's not always about money. Because money is not going to make you happy, but being financially stable can. So, me being financially stable means that money comes when I need it. Not all the time when I want it, but all the time when I need it. So, if I need to pay a bill and I may have money in my spending account, but it's not all the money that I have and all the money that I need for what I want or what I need. So the universe provides it, right, Shay? I could be without. And then the next thing you know, bang, it comes. And that's just me believing and actually saying, I need this to happen. I don't know when I'm gonna get it. I don't know how I'm gonna get it, but I need this to happen. And later on that day, or maybe even the next day, it happens. But I've never, ever, ever said that I'm broke. From that day on, I've never been broke. Financially stable, not rich. I'm not rich. Do I want to be? I want to be stable, and I want to have more of, and I want to be and I want my life to be abundant, but I don't want to be miserable with it either. So if I do happen to one day get seven figures, I became capable of getting those seven figures because I went through all of these challenges so that it'll teach me to appreciate those seven figures. I can appreciate what the universe has given me, and I can appreciate not being niggerish. I'm gonna say it, not trying to buy everything that I want and not knowing how I'm gonna keep it. And that's what um me going through what I went through in the past can help me now when I am going to become, because I am going to become rich and money runneth over.
Yeah, I don't. I'll tell you one thing. The one thing I don't want to do is to be comfortable.
And I've been there.
Mm-mm,
It's not a good thing
mm-mm.
at all. I was very miserable. I was very sad. And it was because I'm always very complacent because I feel like if I go out of box, I'm not gonna be able to withhold what's gonna come my way. But life taught me that I've been able to deal with so much that now it's like I don't care. I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna
Ride
just
the
do it.
wave.
Just do it. Just do it because how else are you gonna learn, or how else are you gonna help yourself get to where you want to get to if you just don't step out of faith and just do it? Like losing weight. I used to say years ago, I used to always say, oh, I'm going to start on a Sunday. Oh, I'm going to start on this day. Oh, I'm going to start on that day. And never start. Because I kept saying, I'm going to start. And then one day I said, I'm going to just start. And it wasn't even a Sunday or a Monday. It was like literally maybe a Wednesday or Tuesday. And I just started because I can't keep saying I'm going to. Or I want to wait until after my birthday because I want to eat all the cake as possible. That don't make sense. It makes no sense at all to do that. You did that?
What?
Say I'm gonna wait to lose weight until after my birthday because you want to eat all the shit that you want on your birthday. It makes no
No,
sense.
no, because my mama makes me a strawberry cake that I can only eat one piece of.
Why?
What?
Why you
It's
can?
because it's that good.
So if it's that good, why you can only eat one piece?
Because you have to like just take your time.
Like
It's like a good massage in your yes, girl. It's like that orgasmic, like
and she
one of
baked
those
it.
moments. It is no. My mom don't box nothing. It's a fresh straw. Ever since I was a little girl, I get a strawberry cake, fresh strawberry. Like you have to have it in the freezer because if you put it on the counter, it will start to melt. It's not ice cream.
Aw.
I'm trying to tell you. Like my dad's cake, he gets the black and white cake. I don't understand, but that's what he wants. Disha and her balloon.
Disha! I got another balloon for you.
Why did I jump?
I hate this thing. What this one say?
I don't know. Happy fucking whatever.
That's for you, Disha. Thank you. So I never, ever never ask for anyone to give me anything. I just like to give because that's my last name, Gibbs. Gibbons. I don't like to ask, but I always have those loyal people that always give, and I appreciate you. I really do. I appreciate you because um that really does help. I don't make a dime. No, I'm lying. I make a dime.
I'm about to say, you do make a dime,
I
girl.
do make a dime. Every time you watch these shows that I put on, it has to be, you have to watch for at least 30 minutes in order for the pennies to start coming. And if you watched it for the whole entire time, I get a dime. Isn't that cool? I get a whole dime. So when you guys donate to the cause, it's it helps. It definitely do help. But no, I don't ask. I don't want to ask. I have a lot of affiliates, and I don't even stress the affiliates because I just don't. I feel I need to put it in a way where it comes naturally to people. So when I do a certain product, I will put the affiliates in the bottom, and some people click, some people don't. I don't make anybody do anything.
Besides your customers, you make them change their minds.
Well, the
Huh?
technique, the technique that I taught myself, it works. I don't understand why people give customers so much freedom for something that they don't have a lot of knowledge of.
Not everybody's aggressive.
And that's where the issue lies because you are relying on that person to tell you what they want versus what you can do. In order for you to succeed at what you do and make it seem like it's the bomb, you have to have control of the whole entire customer conversation. You have to. Because if you don't, People are gonna have you knitting shit and you don't know how to knit. You understand what I'm saying? They will say, "Can you make this?" And you're saying yes because you want that money, right? No, we
No.
don't do that. We don't work like that. We work how we work. You may not do kids' clothes. You may do grown people clothes. Or you may do, well, in my case, I do mostly Graffians. So when somebody comes to me and say, I want a blanket and I want Mario on it, bam, I take control of the situation and I let them know, let me bring you some samples. How about I give you some samples? And when I do that, it 9 times out of 10, I'm going to say 10 times out of 10, it's way better than what they want because they don't know. They don't know what we can do. They don't know what we're capable of. They don't know what's going to look good because they're not crocheters. They don't know and they don't understand. So having control of the conversation and you put out stuff, that is way better than having the customer say, I want, I want, I want. Because you don't understand how many times you guys tell me, I want this graph, and there's no wiggle room because you're saying my customer wants this. I don't know because my customer wants, or I can't change this because my customer wants this. And when you do that, you're putting yourself in a situation where, and you're putting me in a situation where I have to make this exactly like the customer want. But when you do that, it may not be the way the customer want because it's crochet. You're literally putting colors in each square. So that picture may not come out the way the customer want. And then what happens? They may not like it because it may look cartoonish to them when in reality they're thinking they're going to get something else. So when that happens, then they're going to say, well, they'll pay you, but then they may not never come to you again. Whereas in my case, I get repeat customers because I'm always saying, what do you, I'll say, what is, what do you want? Meaning, what do you want, like a blanket or baby items or whatever? And then that's when I say, what colors? What's the theme? And then I ask all those questions. What is the baby? What is the baby mother like, or the baby mother father? Or, like, I ask all of these questions just so that I can come up with an idea. And that's how I come up with my ideas, and that's how I make it happen. And that's it.
Yeah, you had a video on that. I actually took notes on that one.
It works. It really does because um I have people that I've never met a day in my life before. I have no idea who they are. I don't know how they look. I don't know. I don't even know who they giving this stuff to. But because I am basically changing, making everything fit to what I can produce the best, and they love it. And they love it. Some people don't know what they want. Some people don't know. So you ask those questions. You ask as many questions as possible so that you could get the necessary information and make it into what that customer wants. That's how I keep my customers. That's how I get more customers because that customer is always going to talk to someone else. And then whoever they're giving that blanket to is always going to talk to somebody else. And that person's going to say, well, where did you get that from? And then that person's going to. So it's always a chain reaction. And that's how I am able to get what I deserve. And that's my repeat customers because they love what I produce and they love what I do. Someone just recently asked me to do the shaggy jacket. It's for a baby. It was for a baby. And she showed me a picture. The picture was an ugly ass picture of somebody who made a shaggy jacket. I ain't gonna lie, what am I lying for? Somebody made an ugly ass shaggy jacket. So she said she wanted it. And I'm looking like, you don't want that, right? Do you want me to divatize it? So I'm always using that word divatize. You want me to put a little spin on it? And she was like, okay. What do you mean? What are you talking about? She thinking I was talking about another jacket. No. I made the shaggy jacket, but I made the shaggy jacket fuller and it fit for the. It actually looked like a chinchilla jacket. You ever saw them chinchilla jacket? It looked like I don't know why, but it did. It made her look like she had a big chinchilla jacket on, and the mother fell in love to the point where she asked for it again. And I told her my prices went up. She didn't care. She was like, okay, and she gave me extra.
Loyalty.
Very much so. And that's what you got to do. You got to make sure that you do this to every last customer, because all your customers are going to never forget about you. They're never going to forget about what they received when they bought something from you. And that's what I learned. It wasn't more so of somebody taught me how to do that, or me doing a webinar or nothing like that. I actually taught myself that just by repeatedly, when somebody asked me to, for a blanket or something, I asked the same questions all the time. Then I realized that I was designing their dreams, something that they don't have pictures of. I was designing things that there's no photos of out there. I was designing something that both mom and dad loves, like the Mickey Mouse, the DJ Mickey Mouse I made, or the hip hop teddy bear. Like, these are things that you can't put out there because there's no picture of. So I would literally take a regular teddy bear and just make him hip hop. That's all. And they loved it. They loved it. I just make things. Sometimes I do simple. I don't always do simple, but sometimes I do simple, and simple is always good as well. But I'm just a very complex chef. I like to do different things.
I gotta get out of simple because simple ain't helping me.
So you want me to tell you?
Tell me what?
You crochet like grandma. You
You
crochet.
already told me this.
So you can't keep saying I need to get out of simple and then you don't do simple, because what did you just do? You just crocheted a whole lot of grandma stuff. I'm not saying. Don't get me wrong. I'm not
What I
saying
do with
it's
grandma
not good.
lately? What I do with grandma lately?
Not the scars, but some other stuff you did.
Honestly, I haven't. I don't think I've really crocheted much. I've added that I've done, but I've stepped outside of my box, girl, out and put my big girl drawers on, and I'm coming out
Yeah, you
fast.
did. You did. You did. Can you get it out before the end of the Black
Can
American?
you say I'm on row 135?
Can I say finish it?
Can I say that's what I was doing? And 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 I figured out something because I did something stupid to where I have a whole section of tails. Now I know what I did wrong, and now I have a whole section of no tails. Would you like to see? Oh
Because I saw it already.
no, I've done more. You haven't seen it since. I got the whole. I can't even do it. I got the whole that.
Oh yeah, let me see.
Wait a minute. Where am I? Wait, that's a W. All right. So here, that's where we started from. Yeah, buddy. Ain't you a proud mama right there?
That look good though. That look good.
Thank you. And look, here goes the problem child. Wait a minute. Where the hell am I at? Okay, right here. Right here. Bingo.
You fixed it.
I did. Now you want to see what's sickening? You ready?
What?
Go ahead and cuss me out now. Say it. Say whatever you need to say.
No, do it.
Okay, good.
Oh, what am I gonna cut you out for?
All these damn tails. But then I figured it out up here. I did better.
Okay.
Yep. I didn't know what I was doing in the middle. But yeah, like, I'm people like hats. Yes, that's what I'm known for. I'm known for my hats. I'm known for my earrings. I'm known for my blankets. That's what I do. But also, you gotta, think about who I started off when I really started to learn to crochet. Who I was watching. I learned I knew a basic stitch. I knew how to single crochet. Ooh, that's it. I knew how to make a chain and a single crochet, and I made like a blanket that was like damn near. I didn't even finish it, but it was like all the way up to my thighs. Then I'm almost 6 feet tall, so it's all the way up to my thighs in single crochet, and that's all I knew how to do.
Well, now you know how to do way more.
Right. So and I didn't want to. But don't get me wrong now, I like it. I will say that. Like I actually was giggling while I was doing it, telling myself that I was excited that I actually stepped outside of my box and did it.
Well, we're having Tunisian cow, a Tunisian crochet along on Tuesday. It starts on Tuesday. So if you want to participate, hit me up or hit Shay up because it's going to be we're going to teach Tunisian crochet. So it's not going to be your average crochet along. It's going to be we're going to help you and guide you crochet along. And like the scarf she just showed, we're going to show you how to do that. And it's not going to be a scarf though. It's going to be either you can make a pillow or you can make a tote bag. Either way, you could use the same exact graph. Now the graph, I'm going to tell what the graph is, but it's going to be something for you. We want you to crochet something for yourself. So it's going to be for you and you only, no one else.
And Charmaine, yes. How? I don't know. But it's been done. She was asking, can you graph on the
I
Addy?
see. You talking about the picture I showed you?
No, I've seen other ones.
Yeah. Um to so the other thing that I manifest with my business is I try to find the best strategy. I try to find the best strategy that works for me that allows me to come up with multiple different sources of income. So you have income coming from in all different directions and it's passive income. So that the only thing you're focusing on is maybe one or two things that you're physically doing, but the other things you do one thing and it continuously keeps spitting out stuff for you. Um so I decided to do this YouTube. The thing about it is, you can't just get viral overnight unless you're that one hit wonder. Some people are one hit wonders. You don't know, you see them for like a good span of time and then they just disappear. And that's not what you want. You want something that's going to last from start to until you until you are happy. But I decided to work with other people. So collaboration is what got me to where I'm at today. Collaborating with other crocheters, talking to other crocheters, um, getting closer to other people. So basically, you have to be very social. And not only are you social, you are becoming seen. Like you're always being seen. Your name is always coming up. You have to continuously do stuff for your name to always come up. So I said, I wanted to ask someone to come on this channel and I was going to do an interview with her. And it's going to be a behind the hook. My behind the hook is so that you can understand how others started crocheting and how others started their path on what they're doing and how they are doing it. That way, mine may not resonate with you, but theirs may. So that's why I do behind the hook. So I contacted a lot of people, right? And I decided that some of the people that I was contacting were just so busy for me. So I'm like, well, then they're just not for my audience because they feel like they're too busy to come on here. But then there's others that are excited to be on here. And there's some people that would love to share their story to you guys. So I do have a couple of people that actually tomorrow, I don't even know if you know this guy, but he'll be on tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who. But I sometimes wake up in the morning and when I do my little mantra on the toilet, I would say to the universe, give me strength and allow me to find someone that can resonate with my audience. And then I go on social media and somebody comes up. And then I'll be like, oh, I could ask this person if they could come on and talk about. And um that's how literally how I do it. I always ask the universe, always, no matter what I do, even which is crazy, even when I'm in the store and I don't know whether or not to get Purex or Tide or Game or Arm& and Hammer. Like I'm a Pisces. I don't know. I'm always thinking, well, this would smell better, but this is cheaper. But this is way more, but this would be easier. Like I'm always going back and forth, back and forth. So I had to learn how to use the universe to help me make a decision, which is crazy, but it works. It helps, and that's how I'm able to function. To be honest with you, that's how I'm able to function. That's how I'm able to get things done and done the right way. It's crazy, but I do it. I've
Hey, universe, which one my butt's gonna smell better with today? Sorry. I can dig it though.
I hate you.
But I love you though.
Oh my god. Oh Lord. Well, I already figured that out. He already gave me confirmation on what will make my butt smell better. So you happy?
Was it tied?
No,
Oh.
it's game.
Game does smell really good.
It does, girl. It does. I even use the fabric sheets, the fabric stuff in the sheets. I use that for my what you call it, my finalized projects. I put that in between my finalized projects. And you know, it's funny when you see your customers smelling your stuff. At least you know it smells good though.
Mm-hmm.
Because my customers always say your stuff. Oh my god, this smells so good. This smells so good. My customers always say that. They
Yeah,
always
because
say how good it smells.
some people drop funky stuff. Like you got a funky house, or you know, like because I think you said like you put like a lotion or whatever on your hands, and yeah.
I can't. So when I wash my hands, you know how your hands get dry. So I use a lotion on my hands every single time I crochet. It stays literally. Even I have a little tube that I put. One day I'll show you my setup because I have a setup. I used to have Diva bags where I have different kind of bags, like for this, I'll put a project in a bag and stuff like that. I don't do that anymore. I have a new setup now. So I have a little drawer that I have that my significant other bought me for Christmas, and I put my projects in the drawer. So each drawer has a different project, and so if I am every night, that's when I do my the blankets. I would do the blanket while I watch TV. It's a repetitive thing that I do. And I will crochet while watching TV, and it's in that drawer. When I'm finished, I put it right back in the drawer. And you take it out. I take the whole thing out and I take it with me. Like if I'm gonna be in a living room or in my bedroom or whatever, I take the whole thing out and I carry it with me. Or I will have like I would put the blanket at the bottom, and then in the middle it would be another order, and then in the top would be like a scarf or a hat or something like that. So it would be in different orders, and when I'm ready to use it, I'll go pull the whole drawer out, carry it with me because the drawer is like the cloth drawer, and
Mhm.
take it with me. And each drawer has its own hook. Each drawer has its own scissors. Each drawer has its own yarn and everything in it. And I always keep fabric softeners in each drawer.
See, yeah, that's a good idea. See, right now I'm bagging it.
That's a good idea too. But I got tired of the bags everywhere because my mom, everybody called me bag lady because it got to the point where I have bags every goddamn where. I have a whole lot of tote bags with shit in it, and it was starting to become overwhelming. So I figured the drawer would be neater and better. So that's what I did. I put it in the drawer. And then he also bought me the table that I have now. It's a fold up table. It's a fold up table. So when I'm finished, I take it away. I take the board off and I close it and put it towards the wall so that it's not in the way. You gotta
Good
be.
job, security.
Oh, I don't even think he's on here, but you have to
Good.
think different. You have to think different just so that you can make things happen for your life. You can make things easier.
Yeah, and see, like I'm gonna tell you, I had like you said, the bag lady. I had so many bags with, and I was so organized with it, but I got so frustrated and overwhelmed with it. Like I had almost 20 bags with like whips. And I'm not talking just like one whip per bag. And I got to the point where it was logged. It had the hook size. So, because I didn't like my hook sitting everywhere. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to finish it. So I just took the whole thing apart.
Yeah, you was in that frogging stage.
Mm, this was not too long ago. I got tired of seeing it. Like the bags are sitting here for I'm not interested in doing it. I don't remember the pattern. Like I don't feel like going back on YouTube to do it. Like I was doing a shoot a scoop no shooty. It's like a cow thing that comes over your head. SHOODIE. I don't know how to say that, but I had like one of those, and it was like some weird pattern, and I remember I couldn't understand the lady when she was talking anyway, so I just took the whole thing apart, and it was pretty yarn too because it was the mint from Caron.
Caron.
Yeah. Okay.
Caron. Caron. My middle name. So when it
Simply
comes
so.
to manifesting sales, so we talked about manifesting customers, your supporters. We're gonna manifest sales because it's 8:40. I want to get we got 20 more minutes. So when you manifest your sales, meaning you want to manifest your money, it's like talking happiness, visualizing yourself making that sale and the sales that you desire. Imagine people saying yes. Oh my gosh, yes, I want that. And people really do. And I know it sounds fake, but let me tell you, I did it and I still live it. To they say yes, yes, yes to you happily, and they benefit from whatever product you're going to produce. And imagine the lives of people being impacted by your business. I swear to you, I think of that. I think that the world is going to end unless they have a creative stitching Diva creation in their house. I think about that. And it's almost like me being conceited. It's not almost, it is. It's like me being conceited. But you have to. You have to love what you do. You have to love what you're producing in order for someone else to love it too. Because they have to see that love. They have to feel that love. They have to feel like, oh my God. Like I always say to them, oh my God, I swear you're gonna love this. And I never give a piece of what I'm doing to them until like I'm halfway done. And then they don't see it at all until it's finished. And I give them like bits and pieces just to build up the anxiety. And it
Strip teasing
works.
them.
Oh, I love doing it because they get so excited. Oh my God, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. They always say that. I can't wait, I can't wait. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. And then when they see it, it's like, oh, girl, you did that thing. And that's how I manifest it. I visualize it all the time. Oh my gosh, she gonna love this. She gonna love this. She gonna love this. And has it ever happened where they didn't love it? No, no, no. Not one person in my life since I've been crocheting has not liked what I have produced. Not one person. Because if I ever received someone's facial expression, someone telling me, or the vibes, if I ever thought that someone didn't like, that would tear me up. That would tear me up. And I've never felt that way. If someone was not happy with a size, but they were very happy with the product, that happened. That happened. Someone was not happy with the size, and then that's when I started changing the sizes and looked more into sizing. But that person was also mad for no reason whatsoever, because if you really think about it, I short sold myself back then. Back then, for a baby blanket, I would say $80. And she paid me the $80 and got mad because the blanket was a crib size blanket and not like a twin size blanket.
Was this a Grafghan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because
And
I'm about to say I was doing worse.
this was years ago, years ago. And yeah, she gave me the $80. And then when she got the blanket, she was like, I'm very upset with this. But I said, well, I'll give you $10 back. So I gave her $10 back. And then I thought, and this is way back then when I really, really, really was not educated. And I gave her $10 back. And she goes, I really love it. I really do. I just wish it was bigger. And then I said, is that what you wanted, bigger? Because you didn't tell me you wanted it larger. And she said, I wanted it the same size as the last blanket. You didn't tell me that. She said, I know. So it really wasn't my fault. It was something I was doing differently because of the image that she wanted and the time that she needed it by. So it was, I'm not going to say it was any one of our fault. It was a learning lesson for me, and it was a learning lesson for her. But then I thought about it, and I'm saying I don't want her as my customer anymore, because if you feel that you can't be happy with that size for $80, you really wouldn't be happy with what I'm producing now. Because for that size, I don't charge anything less than 150, 175 now. So she's really not gonna like it now. But ever since, that was the only situation I had that I could think of. But she still loved the blanket, like the design and all of that, because she took pictures of it like crazy and tagged me to the pictures. It was just the size. I can't think of anything else. And that's because I've always tried to do something that that person would love. I stalk them. I stalk my customers. I
Oh.
I do it because I want to know, like, for instance, I have to be careful sometimes because you don't want something that's gonna make somebody emotional. You want to be able to look at someone's page and you know they have to love the color purple. They always got something purple. They gotta love this special team, or because sometimes your customers don't know what they want, and so I have to stalk their pages to find it. Or they might say they want to make something for their child, and they always saying my child and loves this, or I just bought this for my child, and I would create the sample. So I would do a couple of samples, and I would create that sample and I would show them. They'd be like, "Oh my god, my daughter loves this," but they don't realize that I just stalked your page just to find it. They thinking that I'm just doing something trendy. So that's what I do, and I also make it so that it's something that they can always use, something that they can always want to come back to me, and I love it. I love it. I love it when I have repeat offenders.
That's gonna be me this year.
Absolutely,
No, not that's going to be. That is me this year.
absolutely.
Yes.
There are a lot of there's multiple tools that you can that can help you manifest your dreams, and that includes like a vision board, affirmations, visualization, and those tools. Well, the tool that helped me was my journal, because I feel writing stuff down that I want to do is what get me to the next step, because I'm also like a competitor. I like to compete with myself, not necessarily others, but with myself. And I like to say, "Oh, I'm going to make it to that tree. So I'm going to walk to that tree. And when I get to that tree, well, I'm okay. I'm still okay. So I can make it to the next tree. And I'm okay. I'm still okay. So I can make it to that next tree." And I keep doing that to myself. So I do the same thing with my business. I can do this. I really can, because I wrote down that I'm gonna make an extra $1,000 a month. And when you get there, then you be like, "Well, shoot, if I could do that, I could make an extra 2,000 a month." Then you get there, then you be like, "I'm going to make an extra 3,000 a month," and that's how I meet my short term goals, and my short term goals turn into my long term goals, and then those goals turn into that's what I'm doing every single day. And so you could do a visualize when you visualize, create vision boards, and use the informations. Keep them light, positive, and inspiring. Your goals when using these tools should be to get yourself into the emotional state of having achieved your goal. And that's what I do. I get emotional because I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I was in a place where I never thought I would be here. I never thought I would be financially stable. I never thought I would have a YouTube. I always get very emotional and very excited that I made it to these points on my goal, and I get excited and I treat myself like a freaking dog. You give a dog a treat, I give myself a treat. I give myself a treat. And I buy myself something. It may be yarn. It may be something sweet. It may be me just getting my hair done. It's always something that I do for myself because I made it to that goal. And I'm excited because it's something that I never, ever, ever thought I would do. Never.
You and I have to have this talk about this vision board.
There's a lot of different like webinars, and it's people doing vision boards. There was one that one of my friends did, but you got to physically go there. I was hoping that she did it on Zoom, but she didn't. But yeah, the vision board is, I did it once. I never did it again. I'm a journal type of chick, so I like to write things down in a notebook and look at it and read it. And it's fun when you look at something that you did last year and say, "Oh my God, I remember writing that." And guess what? It happened. I love that. I love to read something that I did years ago and look at it and be like, oh my God, I did that. I actually accomplished that. And then you might look at something that you didn't do and be like, well, I didn't get there last year, but I'm going to get there this year. And that's what I do to myself. I also attract abundance with gratitude. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrational frequencies ever. Ever. Gratitude fills your heart with joy and energizes you. It puts your focus on what you have instead of what you don't. It fills your mind with feelings and abundance. That's crucial to manifesting your success. It's very crucial. And I don't have time to be depressed because I'm always thinking of what am I going to like be grateful for, and I'm so grateful because I'm able to educate others. I'm so grateful because I've been there at the bottom. I've been homeless. I'm so grateful because now I appreciate the fact that I've been there down there and I'm up here now and I'm able to say my son can get an allowance. I'm able to now say, if I need an emergency something, I'm able to do that. And I'm able to say that I impact so many people's lives by this YouTube channel. I'm able to say that now. I practice gratitude for everything that I do in my life. I practice it. I have to. I have to. I have to be thankful for my body.
Yep.
I have to be thankful for my mind. I have to be thankful for my food, my home, my relationship. Doing so will put you in like a fantastic emotional state. Like it's like making love to yourself. And I ain't playing. I am not playing. It's like making love to yourself and your body and everything just gets so emotional and your juices start coming out and you get so excited because you like, I did that thing. I did that thing. You can smack your ass. Like you did it. I think I'm going a little bit too far, but that's what I do.
You smack your own ass?
I smack my own ass. I got a big one.
You do.
You ain't never seen me a day in your life and you talking about you do.
I've seen your butt when you be cooking.
I'm talking. Why are you telling people that? Why are you telling people that? Shut up!
My bad. Well, you said it, so I was just going along with you.
I said I smacked my ass.
Then you said you had a big butt.
And you
You
say
did.
you do?
You do. No, you do not.
You do. You be cooking. You added all of that.
My bad.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like I'm ready to get things popping because I'm ready. I'm ready. Sorry, Charmaine. Sorry, Charmaine. I've been good this whole podcast.
You
I
did.
think
You did.
I did.
You did. So just be
But
very grateful with everything that you accomplish and be happy and excited because it's like being grateful that it is on its way and it's perfect timing. Because
like
when
my man.
want, huh?
You said what?
Be grateful because it's on its way and it's perfect timing. It'll be not when you want it, but it'll be right on time. I guarantee you, things happen to me all the time like that. It's like sometimes it's spooky because I could say, okay, how am I gonna pay this bill? How am I gonna pay this bill? I'm gonna find a way to pay this bill. And then like an hour or two, or maybe even up to that hour, I have the money to pay that bill.
Well, that's if you think about it, that's just like when you had that situation happen, uh, that PayPal situation. They thought she got you, and you did that plus more.
I did. I was
Mm-hmm.
surprised because not only did that scammer took this money, PayPal took money from me too. So it put me in the negative. So because it put me in a negative, I was pissed because it was a bill that was due not to in that time framing. So I'm like, damn, $150. I don't like leaving stuff in my PayPal because I don't like using that as an account. So the fact that I had the $150 in that account really pissed me off. And then the fact that they took it, and then because it was more than $150 that they took. So it made it negative. And PayPal don't make it negative. It's, if you don't have it, then you can't get it. But PayPal made that negative to take their money. That's what they did. They made it happen. So that's what really pissed me off with that. And then that night, I got more than that. I was able to
Mm-hmm.
sell plus more. So
Yeah.
don't ever short yourself. Never short yourself. Always say, I'm temporarily out of funds, but the universe is going to give it to you in perfect timing. Perfect.
So you think that my Boaz could be my customer?
Oh no, Shay. You ain't gonna attract no damn Boaz with no damn power scarf. Or Addy hats. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he like your Addy hats. I don't know.
Maybe he
I
likes
don't
my
know.
asset.
I had some big buff niggas come up to me and be like, yo, shorty, can you make this for me? No, nigga, you want to give me some money first, and then maybe I can make it happen. But yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. Like as a customer, you know what I'm saying? Like, like all it since
I
she put it in the universe. Well, damn it, it's gonna go down.
whatever. I mean, it
Universe,
may be, it may,
universe.
it may be Walmart. It said it starts with a W, right? Oh no, well she didn't say that. Facebook said it.
But they said that's his name. His name, the name starts with a W.
Yeah.
Now here's the funny thing. I took that a different way because it could also be me.
Huh?
I'm a W. Not my first name, but it's in my last name. Self love.
You talking
I
about
think
the
outside the
Facebook?
box. Yeah.
I'm,
I'm gonna do
I'm
it Maya thing and I'm gonna marry myself.
okay.
I'm lying because I don't want to marry nobody. Nope. But yeah, see, Charmaine, thank you, Charmaine. But yeah, it's it's happening.
And before we go, I just also want to say give back to attract more.
Amen.
I One of the perks of manifesting business success is your ability to be generous. When you give back after receiving success, it instills a feeling of abundance within you. Giving to others is one of the healthiest things we can do for the world and for ourselves. When you give back, it penetrates feelings of joy, gratitude in oneself. One, I'm sorry, I'm getting tipsy. And oneness. For all, we are all connected and thrive off of each other's successes. Not everybody, but some of us are able to thrive off of each other's successes. And when you give back, I know when I give back, oh my gosh, it's like a sense of I'm so grateful that I'm able to even be in a position to even do that. I am so excited that I'm in a position to even say, here, I want to give this to you. And that's why I like being in my BLD group because we do that. We do that there, but then I also do it on the side too. I do it if I see somebody, that needs help, I'm always being able to help them. Or my friends or my family. I want to be there for them if I can. So, are you ready for success?
Hell yeah.
Are you ready to be uncomfortable? You got to be ready to be uncomfortable because it's going to be some things that you may not be used to doing. It's going to be some things that you are complacent with, but you want to step out of your comfort zone and make things happen. Because once you do that, then it's going to be an all together thing. I saw that.
Huh?
I saw that.
Yeah. That right there. That's 100% outside of my box.
Once
And
you
I'm going
start
to get it
doing
together.
that and continuously doing it, but you have to be continuously because I told you I started since 2011 and I was producing and producing, and it took me to 2019, 2020 to get to where I wanted to be. It took me those years, but that's only because I'm the one who kept stopping. I would go and then I would stop and then I would push back. It feels like I was always moving forward, but then taking like 3 or 4 steps back. And I felt like that just kept happening continuously until one day I just said, stop. I'm not doing this no more. And I just kept doing it and kept going forward and forward and forward and forward. And that's when things happened the way I needed it to happen. Not all the time the way I wanted, but the all the time when I needed it to happen. Things was falling in my lap because I would ask. It may not be what I want, but please give me what I need. So when I say that every single morning, when I take my shower, I say that. But I don't just always ask. I say thank you. I say thank you when I wake up in the morning. I say thank you when I take my shower. I say thank you when I eat. I say thank you when I'm able to produce this product. I say thank you when I'm able to cook food. I say thank you. I say thank you all the time. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because if it wasn't for that the universe, I would not even be here today. You don't understand how many times I probably died and came back together. Just be thankful, be grateful, and just spread the word on how good your life is and how good you are, and you will be fine. I hope this helped you out. I hope this is going to get you to get up and step out of your comfort zone and manifest your dreams, manifest your business, and make it happen so that you can be financially stable and on and popping. I am going to go because now I feel stuffy. My nose is stuffed up. I'm thinking I'm like tipsy right now. And I don't drink. I drink a lot. It's okay. It's all right. I go stop it. I'm
You
going
said
to.
you going shopping.
I'm going to stop it. I'm going to stop it. I'm going to stop it. I'm
It's
not drinking.
okay. I
I'm not
always say
drinking.
do like Mortal Kombat. I'm about to say finish them.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night, y'all. Don't
Good
forget
night.
thumbs up and
Thumbs up.
stuff.
If you're not
Sharing is
subscribed,
caring.
subscribe. Sharing is caring. Tell everybody about the Diva and how the Diva can help you. Tomorrow I will have someone on. I can't even tell you who the someone is. And then Tuesday is Tunisian crochet along. So if you want to be a part, it's $5 and I will add you into the secret group. Um, just hit one of us up on Facebook and we will contact you. And on Tuesday when we start our crochet along. So you guys have a good night. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.